Welcome to BZU Science YouTube channel. Today, we're exploring the fascinating world of animals with the shortest lifespans. Some creatures only live for a few days or even hours, yet in their brief lives, they manage to play essential roles in their ecosystems. In this video, we'll be uncovering the top 10 animals with the shortest lifespans, explaining how long they live, why their lives are so short, and a few interesting facts about each one. Let's dive in. First, mayflies hold the title for the shortest lifespan of any animal on Earth, living only for 24 hours as adults. These delicate insects spend the majority of their lives as aquatic nymphs, a stage that can last up to a year. When they finally emerge as adults, they have only one purpose: to reproduce. Since adult mayflies don't have functioning mouths, they can't eat, meaning they die within a day after mating and laying eggs. Despite their brief time in the air, mayflies are crucial to freshwater ecosystems, serving as food for fish and other aquatic animals during their nymph stage. Secondly, gastrotrichs are microscopic creatures found in aquatic environments, and their entire lives are lived within the span of just 3 to 4 days. These tiny animals, measuring less than a millimeter in length, thrive in both freshwater and marine habitats. Their short lifespan is due to their simple structure and tiny size. Despite their brevity, gastrotrichs play a vital role in their ecosystems, helping to break down organic matter and recycle nutrients by feeding on bacteria and algae. They reproduce quickly, ensuring the continuation of their species in just a few days. Thirdly, Indian meal moths are familiar to many as the pests that invade pantries and infest dry foods like grains and cereals. Adult Indian meal moths live for only about 5 to 7 days. During this brief period, their primary goal is to reproduce before they die. Like many moth species, they lack a functional digestive system as adults, meaning they don't feed once they've emerged. Their larvae, however, cause the most damage to stored food as they feed and grow. These moths are small, measuring just 16 millimeters in wingspan, but their impact can be significant in homes and food storage facilities. Fourthly, Luna moths are known for their stunning appearance, with large, pale green wings and striking eyespots. However, these beautiful moths have a tragically short lifespan, living for only 7 to 10 days as adults. Like many moths, they do not have functioning mouths, so they cannot eat and rely entirely on stored energy for survival during their adult phase. Their sole purpose is to find a mate, reproduce, and ensure the next generation. Despite their short lives, Luna moths are often regarded as one of the most beautiful insects due to their graceful appearance and large wingspan, which can reach up to 4.5 inches. Fifthly, fruit flies are often seen as nuisances around ripe or decaying fruit, but they also have one of the shortest lifespans of any insect. On average, a fruit fly lives for about 30 days. This rapid life cycle is one of the reasons why they are commonly used in genetic research, as scientists can observe multiple generations in a short time. Fruit flies are small, measuring just 2 to 4 millimeters in length, and reproduce quickly, laying hundreds of eggs during their lives. Their short lifespan is due to their simple biology and high metabolism, which allows them to quickly reach maturity, reproduce, and then die. Sixthly, ant drones are male ants whose lives revolve entirely around mating with a queen. They have one goal: to pass on their genes. Once they have fulfilled this role, ant drones typically die within 2 to 3 weeks of their birth. Unlike worker ants, drones do not perform tasks such as foraging or defending the colony. Instead, they are provided for by the workers until their mating flight, after which they die. Their short lives are driven by their specific reproductive role, making them one of the more specialized members of an ant colony. Seventhly, tsetse flies are notorious for being the carriers of the parasite that causes sleeping sickness in humans and livestock. Despite the danger they pose, these flies live for just 1 to 3 weeks. The short lifespan of tsetse flies is due to their rapid reproductive cycle and exposure to predators and environmental threats. Found primarily in sub-Saharan Africa, tsetse flies feed on the blood of animals and humans, which is essential for the development of their larvae. Although they live brief lives, tsetse flies can have a devastating impact due to the diseases they spread. Eighthly, mosquitoes are among the most dangerous animals in the world, responsible for spreading diseases such as malaria, dengue fever, and Zika virus. Despite this, their lifespan is surprisingly short, averaging 2 to 4 weeks. Female mosquitoes, which require blood meals to develop their eggs, generally live longer than males, which feed on nectar and live only for about a week. Their short lifespan is due to their fragile bodies and high predation rates. But in their brief lives, they can cause significant harm by transmitting pathogens to humans and animals. Mentally, worker bees are the tireless laborers of the hive, responsible for everything from gathering nectar to caring for the queen and larvae. During the summer, worker bees live for only about 5 to 7 weeks due to the intense demands of foraging and hive maintenance. In colder months, their lifespan can extend to around 5 months, as their primary job becomes protecting the hive during the winter. Worker bees are all female and take on different roles throughout their lives, starting as nurse bees and later becoming foragers. Their short lifespan is a consequence of the intense workload and energy expenditure required to keep the hive running. At last, bookless are tiny insects that live in dark, damp environments, often found in books, wallpaper, and grain storage areas. Despite their small size and unassuming appearance, bookless have relatively short lifespans, living for 6 months to 1 year. Their lifespan is influenced by environmental factors, particularly humidity and food availability. Bookless feed on microscopic mold and fungi, which thrive in damp conditions. Their short lives are spent reproducing and ensuring the survival of their species, though they are harmless to humans and primarily a nuisance in household settings. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.